Hello everyone, happy Wednesday, how are you? Hope you're having a terrific day so far. I am just going to share this out on my wall, so on my page, my business page I should say. So I have just done that. So welcome to the live for today, Real and Raw at 4. Hello Tim, please share this out with your friends, tag people in it. Let's get as many people on this live as possible, because if you have a notebook and pen handy, go and grab it. I'm going to give you quite a lot of hints and tips and bullet points as well that you can just take and run with it, okay? Because we all need encouraging, we all need, some hints, tips, advice. Even myself, I've got mentors, I've got coaches that I look up to, I've got people that I follow and everything. And I surround myself with the correct people. I surround myself with people that are going to uplift me, who are high vibration and who will push my business and me forward than I ever thought possible before. And that's what I do. So let me know in the comments below, as I'm inviting lots and lots of people. Let me know in the comments below where you're joining from, what can help you with today, and go and grab a notebook and pen, okay? Tag people in this. I'm going to go live in a massive network marketing group tonight talking about a topic that is very, very compliant, shall we say, with everything. Hello, Lauren. Hope you're okay. So, and yeah, I'm just lining everything up. So if you want to tag people in this, get people on, let's get everyone motivated, let's get everyone thinking high vibration. Hello, Michelle. So this is all about changing your mindset and thinking differently. We all want to do this, right? We all don't want to be a lemming. We all don't want to copy off everyone else and be a copy and paste and be a carbon copy. We all need to be completely different. I'm just going down and inviting everyone. So what I want you to do is really, really think about what you want to get out of this live. Jot it down, and before I go, make sure that I've covered whatever it is that you wanted to chat about. If you're on the replay, thanks for joining. Hello Tim, Helen, Lauren. Hello Alison. Michelle, you got a pen. Brilliant. Vicky, lots of golden nuggets on this live, okay? Kathleen, hello. Hope you're okay. If you are live and you don't want to say hello Donna, Natasha, who else is on? So if you don't want to say anything, that's fine. Just say hi, let me say hi to you. Hello Lisa. So this is all about what you need to do to change your mindset, okay? Number one, you need to be able to laugh at yourself. You need to not be so serious all the time. You need to look and think, what can you laugh at? I was watching Girls Trip last night. Get some likes across the screen if you've seen Girls Trip. I highly recommend watching it, even if you're a guy. Get and watch that film. Those four ladies are truly phenomenal. Watched it twice on the plane, and I watched it. I've watched it last night. Got it on DVD. It's amazing. Hello, Alice. So number one, think differently to everybody else, and to change your mindset is to be able, number one, is to be able to laugh at yourself. Hello, Aneska. Hope you're okay. So grab a notebook and pen, guys. Got lots of golden nuggets here for you. So you need to be able to smile at yourself, laugh at yourself, joke about yourself. Okay, I'll tell you a little bit about me. I'm born in Staffordshire and I was raised in a town just outside of Liverpool. So I sound like a Scouser, but I actually am not a Scouser, but I've also got a bit of a twang. So everyone, especially clients, when they jump on a call with me or they see me, they're like, where is she from? They can't kind of grasp where I'm from. Hello Tamsin, hope you're okay. Hope you're having a wonderful day, everyone, okay? Tag everyone in and get your notepads and pens ready. So, number one, you need to be able to laugh at yourself. Hello, Natasha. Number two, are you ready? So, number one, laugh at yourself so you can get some laugh emojis across. Number two, you need to make sure that you don't base your self-worth on a bad experience, okay? Hope you're okay. So what I want you to do is really think about you right now. Do you base your self-worth right now, watching me, on a bad experience? That could be bad driving experience, it could be a car crash, it could be on a partner, a relationship, a marriage, it could be parenting, it could be business, it could be client, customer, it could be anything at all. Do you base your own self-worth on a bad experience? Please don't do that. okay? It will mess in your head. You need to take the high vibration step. You need to look at what went wrong, tweak, you know, what works, look at what worked and what didn't. If it didn't work completely, like a marriage, divorce, whatever you want to do, okay? So get rid, but don't keep putting yourself down at that level. You are better than that, okay? So don't base your own self-worth or any belief or anything that you have on a bad experience, whether it's bad business, bad life experience, bad health, bad anything. Don't put yourself down. You know me. You should never put yourself down, okay? If you do, reach out, okay? The other one, this is going to be a ding, ding, ding. Okay, this will ruffle some feathers, but I don't come real and raw at 4 for nothing, okay? Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Okay, number 3, stop feeling sorry for yourself. It's okay to feel bad. It's okay to take a deep breath and go, you know what? Cards have been dealt however you value everything, however you look at things. It's okay to feel bad. It's okay to feel like crap sometimes. I will tell you, it is okay. Don't feel it isn't, because it is. We all feel like that sometimes. You know, when things are just not going right because we're not on the high vibration level, we've not changed our mindset or done anything. But stop feeling sorry for yourself, and I'll tell you why. There are so many people in the world that don't have a pipeline in their house. They have to travel 3 miles to go and get water, and it's not filtered water like what we get. Don't take your life for granted. Don't ever take anyone for granted either. So you need to stop feeling sorry for yourself. If something didn't work out, fine, evaluate, move on. Life is too precious to faff about and mess about and be all sulky, moody, okay? You need to be like Katniss Everdeen, and you need to be the victor, okay? You need to, whatever happens, okay, you need to know that you can come through it. There is a way on the other side. Hello, Sarah, and you need the help. So go and get the help, okay? You're not failing. You're failing if you don't get the help and you actually quit and give in, which is the next one. Do not give in ever, okay? Keep going always. That doesn't mean stay in the bad experience. That means you need to keep going always with your life and your journey, okay? But never ever give up your self-worth, your self-esteem, your motivation, your own, however you think about yourself. Never give somebody else the power. Hello, Dawn. Hope you're okay, honey. So it's all about you not feeling sorry for yourself. You can feel a bit of pity now and then. Oh, I feel sorry for myself, blah, blah, blah. For those of you that know, I sprained my ankle from all the walking and for twisting it a little bit on one of the pavements in Las Vegas. I haven't moaned about it. I don't feel sorry for myself. I still have brought you live Real and Raw at 4 o'clock every single weekday, and I still do my stuff. I've been walking on it around the house. I've been to town about twice. Very, very small. But apart from that, I'm not sitting here feeling sorry for myself. You know why? Because my body's a hospital. It'll heal itself. It's fine. I never sit in my own self-pity because I haven't got time to mess about. I have too many people to influence. I've got impact and value, and I believe in my why. I believe in my legacy, and you need to do the same. If you're a photographer and videographer, people want your services, okay? Because you're going to make them light up, okay? So that's what you need to do, okay? If someone passes away, that's very, very different, and I'm not talking about that, okay? The other thing is, please, 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 as I've just said, your life is a journey. So what you need to do, all your, everything that you go through is a process, and life happens for you, not to you. It happens for you, whether you can comprehend that when you're having a negative moment, whether you're going through a really crap time, whatever. By the way, crap's the only swear word I ever say on a live. It's kind of, you need to make sure that you're processing the journey as you go along. It's making you a better person, it's making you stronger, and it's making you step up into the person that you should be. And it's taking you on a path that you need to be going on, okay? Things happen because they're meant to happen in that way. But what I want you to do is really, don't look at your failures. If you think that you failed at something, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it was Thomas Edison that did the light bulb, okay? Correct me if I'm wrong, but Thomas Edison did the light bulb. Do you know how many times he got that light bulb wrong? Do you know how many times it just didn't work? But he kept going. And he didn't feel sorry for himself. And he's like, you know what? Okay, done. We won't do that technique. We'll do something else. Okay? Because he saw it as a process. And guess what? He got there. You have light. We have Christmas lights. Get me? Look at your Christmas lights. If you've got a Christmas tree up right now and you've got lights on your tree, or if you have, go and turn them on. If you have got lights, just look at them. Look at the street lamps outside. Look at the lights in your house. Look at everything. That is because of one invention that he did not give up. And he saw all those failures that didn't work. Fail. It didn't work. He kept going until he got it. And it was a process. Okay. Hello, Emily. Hope you're okay. I've got to go as Laura's parents' evening. Yes. Good luck, Laura. And I'm sure it's great. You're doing amazing at school. Just go. I do not want to be told off by kids. Rebecca, guess what? I'm doing a practice live on Facebook. Only I will see it. Amazing, Sarah. That's fantastic. Well done. So, the whole thing about your process and your journey, it's all about improving. It's not about, oh, well, you know, I've done really bad, I'm a failure, I'm going to quit, blah, 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 blah. It's all about you tweaking, as I said before. Look at what worked, look at what didn't, get rid of what didn't, and then move on forward and tweak it and evaluate it. It's a bit like setting up your website for the first time, okay? My website, I don't know, years and years ago. Oh my word, you wanted to see it. 2007, you wanted to see that website. It was awful. Before then, I didn't know how to do websites or anything else. So I had MSN groups. Do you remember those? But anyway, when you're setting up your own website, as you progress and like 10 years later, you want to see my first ever website. I was like, yes, I've got a website. It's amazing. And it took, honestly, are you ready to laugh? It took 3 to 4 hours for me to change it and then for it to be uploaded on the internet. I'd upload it straight away, but it would take 3 to 4 hours in order to upload real time. Whereas now, look at the gift what we've got. I'm live on Facebook right now and you are seeing me. There might be a 2-3 second delay, but apart from that, you are seeing me real and raw at 4. So there you go. You're fab. How you are too. Yes, I am, honey. Please connect with me. Love for progress, not perfection. Exactly. Progress over perfection. You can always tweak it as you go along. And the thing is with life, sometimes life, when you get married, okay, when you get married, you're in it for life. When you join a business, you're in it for life. When you've got your calling, you're in it for life. You don't expect to get divorced, but that doesn't mean that you can't get divorced if it isn't working out. It's not a problem, okay? I filed for divorce, I should know. So, number one, this is about changing your mindset and thinking differently. So, number one, you need to be able to laugh at yourself, okay? You need to be able to laugh at yourself. Even your accent and stuff. I say book, and everyone laughs at me because I say book and not book. But anyway, that's me. Number two, don't base your self-worth on a bad experience. Doesn't matter what it is. Could be divorce, could be, you know, your business didn't work out, could be, you know, friendship, school, it could be anything, okay? Number three, don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't sit there in self-pity. There's always a way. If you've seen my interview, okay, which was part of the international interview series, if you've seen my interview, the best piece of advice I've ever been given is there's always a way, which I then changed into the brick wall. For me, you get round it, through it, under it, over it. Get on the other side. There's always a way of getting over that wall. Through that wall, round, under, whatever. There's always a way of doing something. Hello, Claire. So, number four, okay, you need to consider that all the failures, like Thomas Edison with the light bulb, all the failures do get to, you know, it's part of your progress. It is all about learning and learning and learning. And Thomas Edison with the light bulb, he kept going until it was done. He kept going and going and going. Keep going always. Keep going and going and going. So really, really think about that. Which then leads me on to, you know, don't give up about anything. You cannot give up. That doesn't mean I filed for divorce. That didn't mean I quit at all. Oh no, I gave 100%. I gave 110% until he, even after he passed away, I gave 110%. And, you know, if you know my 2011, 2012 story, that's what I'm talking about. So, number five, are you ready? Number five, if you've got a notebook and pen, don't worry, this is recorded so you can go back and watch them all. Number five is embrace change. How many of you get some likes? I know it's not a like thing, but get some likes across the screen if you don't like change. you actually, you know, you can't change, things change, you need to tweak things and all that, and you're not comfortable. Maybe the business needs changing. Maybe you're, you know, you're part of, say for example, part of network marketing, and the company changes something. Maybe the school changes something about the rules and regs and things like that. How many of you don't like change? My son has autism. He doesn't do change at all. It's just non-negotiable. It's like it does not work, and it's a lot of prepping for me. And when I took him to San Francisco last year, it was a year prepping for him. Okay, I had to prep. So you're pumped, and now I've self-taught to get out of self-pity. It's hard, but we can achieve it. Yes. Anything worthwhile, Emily, is never easy. So you know it's true. Tamsin, it's the unknown. Yes, it is. I'm going to give you a little technique. Hello, Amy. Please share this out, guys. If you're on the replay, thanks for joining. I appreciate every single one of you. Tag your friends in, share it on your wall. Let's get this out to as many people, because this is going to help you right now. We're not in 2018 yet, so don't fast track. You can plan for 2018, but you still need to bring it back to the present day. I keep saying that all the time. So what you need to do, people resist change, and you may be one of those people. So get some hearts across the screen if this is you. You resist change because, as Tamsin said, it's the unknown. You're fearful. You don't know what's ahead. You don't know how you're going to react. You don't know whether it's going to work out. You don't know. But then again, it's like a recipe. You're going to go with the method. You're going to go with the ingredients, the method, and then you get the end result. And my son and his PA today have baked a Bakewell tart, which I will take a photo and put it on the wall later. So he has been baking today, guys. So if you want to come to my house, you're more than welcome, but a big piece is going to be mine, so you can't have it. Hello, Kim. Shared and inviting. Thank you so much, Tim. High five. So it's all about embracing change. So this is number 5, okay? All about embracing change. You know what? Sometimes change is good. Sometimes change can be the best thing for you, your life, your business, your relationship, your children. It could be anything. Change happens, and every single one of you, hello Latonya, hope you're okay. Every single one of you will have moved house. How did that go down? Probably one of the most stressful things you've ever been through, apart from divorce and birth and stuff like that, and death and stuff. But moving house is very stressful. It's the change. It's you are moving from where you've been comfortable into something else. Maybe your life has changed, your business has changed, your work has changed. Maybe when you walked into a room, how many of you, right, get some likes across the screen, I don't do this, but how many of you keep changing around the living room, the layout, you know, your bedroom, you know, your kids may want the bedroom change. Oh, mum, I want this changing there and that moving there. Seriously, really? But it's all about being a little bit different. Now, change, if you've got special needs kids, is going to be very difficult. But in a way, you need to embrace change. Things happen, okay? I'll tell you something you can't control. Change is the weather. Mother Nature doing a thing. She's awesome. You can't control her. You have to get used to the seasons, whether it's autumn or fall if you're in America. Autumn with the leaves. It's my favourite time of year. I love the colours. I'm a very vivid visual person. I love scenery, and I love the different colours, as you'll see on that photo is a canvas that I took. It's of Central Park in New York, and you can see it's not been edited at all. It's just been put on canvas, but you can see all the browns and things. If I was to show you that, like turn the camera around and show you, you could see all the colours. But kind of change always happens, and guess what? You can't control it. And as Kathleen said, it's refreshing, it's exciting. Yes, it is. It's amazing. Thank you so much, Emily, for sharing. So you need to embrace change. You have to embrace change. It will be one of the best things you will ever do. So has anyone got any questions so far? That was number 5. Has anyone got any questions? Or comments, anything at all, okay? The other thing is, it sometimes feels awkward for you, okay? Sometimes feels awkward that you don't know. You've got to see where it fits. You've got to see what kind of happens. It's like, oh, should we see what happens? In network marketing, your compensation plan might change. The ranks might change. You may not be entitled to a car now that you were before, you know. Your work might change, the layout might change, the boss might change, head teacher in a school might change. There are a lot of changes around, and sometimes it's great and it is refreshing that, you know, it's you can't just stay stagnant like that. It's just like, really, things have to change. You have to, if you've got a website, you've got to change your website. You can't keep it the same for the past 10 years. As I've just said, my website's changed from 2007 to what it is now. Obviously, I'm doing something different, but you need to respond to change. You need to embrace change, and it may be the best thing for you. Hello, Zena. Emily, I have ADHD, so change scares me, I think, but overcoming it, as it's much more relieving when you take a risk. It's exciting, not scary. Keep going. Yes, it is. So, and it's great to be scared just a little bit in order to embrace something. Because if you stay where you are and you don't embrace change, you're never going to get on in the world, because change always happens. It's like the money. In the UK, I live in the UK. So in the UK, our money changes now and then. Our notes change. Okay, our coins sometimes change. And some people, I remember when the 5p piece came in, 1990, small 5p piece, a bit like a dime in America. And it's really, really, really small and silver. Hello, Lindsay. But changes always happen. And I remember my mum collecting all those 5p pieces back in 1990. Okay, and it was like, seriously, I was 11 at the time, and I was like, why are you saving them? They're like, really, Diddy? Now everything's changed. Our pound coins have changed. We've now got £2 coins. The £5 and the £10 are now plastic. All the people on the back of the notes keep changing. As long as the Queen's on there, we're fine. And then a king, obviously, when that happens. But change is always inevitable. You need to write that down. Change is always inevitable. You can't control everything. So what you've got to do is kind of embrace, even though it may be negative, even though it may be very, very emotional for you, it's a good, as Kathleen said, it's very, very refreshing. And you have to respond to it and not kind of put you all up and go, right, this isn't happening. Because I'm going to shock you. Change always happens whether you like it or not. Okay, so you really need to start thinking differently. Okay, don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't surround yourself with the people that are going to drag you down. So that's number 6. Surround yourself with energy, high energy people. I'm like this all the time. Okay, all the time. Something may happen in my business and I'll be like, grr, right, what can I do to sort it out? Do the pause effect. So take a step back. Changes, something needs to change, that's fine. It's not set in stone. Right, let's change it, let's turn it, whatever. And I'm a person that I swim, not sink. And I want you to be the same. I need you to encourage and embrace change, but also think differently. Think outside the box. Don't put yourself in the box. It doesn't exist. You are very, very different. And as we said before, the journey that you're on can change all the time. Weather can change, everything, okay? But as you're on your journey up, keep focused on the target, and you have to reduce the amount of negativity. So as I said, you need to surround yourself with the people who are going to uplift you, the high energy people, but you also need to reduce the negativity, which could be the news and the media. It could be people. It could be on social media that you're reacting to something on social media. Someone's whinging about something on social media. You need to think differently. So what I do when I see a negative post on Facebook, for example, is I read it. I skim read. The way my brain works, I skim read very quickly. And I'm like, right. And I pick out keywords. And I'm like, right, number 1, is it going to help me actually commenting on it? Probably not. Is it going to rile? Number 2, is it going to rile and upset the people if I put my opinion on that wall, on that comment, on that status? Yeah, probably. Okay. And then number 3, am I going to be stressed if I respond on that post? Yes, probably. So I just move on. I don't feed into the energy. I don't feed into anything negative. If anything goes on in the world, you may see, prayers for whatever country it is or town or city or whatever. But apart from that, I don't feed into the negativity because I think differently. I'm in the 2%. I think very differently to everybody else. As I said right at the beginning of this live, I will not be a lemming, I will not be a sheep, I'm a leader, and you need to be as well. You need to unplug. How many of you have seen The Matrix? Get those lights across the screen if you've seen The Matrix with Keanu Reeves, okay, and Carrie-Anne Moss. And it's where Neo actually unplugs from the world that he's used to, i.e. the world we live in, okay? It's an amazing film. My boyfriend's not seen it, honestly. But what you need to do, you need to be a Neo, okay, or Trinity. You need to unplug from the world and you need to focus on what you're doing. How do you want the impact and value to be given? What's your why and your legacy? And you need to stay focused on what you're doing. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Tim. So it's all about thinking how you want to feel. It's from yesterday's live, how you want to feel, okay? Sorry, daughter, call me. No worries, no worries. Honestly, do not apologise for being a parent. Don't apologise. I'm a parent, so don't apologise. So you really need to unplug from the world. Don't get sucked in to all that negativity. It will drain you. You need to think differently. Don't harp on about all these soap operas on TV, all these dramas and things going on in the world. I delete myself from drama. I'm not interested. That's why I am more high vibration. That's why I can bring it for my clients. I can bring it every single day for you, okay? So what you need to do is really, really think differently. Don't get sucked into an argument or a debate about politics. Who cares? They're going to do what they want anyway. Who cares what goes on? Don't watch soaps. Oh, high five, you're my girl. I don't watch soaps either. Most of it's negative, but some of you will enjoy soaps, so I'm not having a go at you if you watch a soap, but don't get pulled into then putting it all on Facebook and drama, because then you feed in the negative. You need to think differently. Unplug yourself. Be a Neo or Trinity of the Matrix. If you've not seen it, go and watch a clip on YouTube if you want. You need to think differently and embrace change, because not everything is going to stay where you are, where it is consistent. The weather is a prime example of what changes. I've just got some notes. So what you need to do is really, really think about acting differently, thinking differently, and handle your feelings very, very different. Okay, we spoke about feelings yesterday. Hello, Ren. Stop watching the news and Jeremy Kyle. I can't stand the negativity. Oh my word, please, please, please. Honestly, if Jeremy Kyle is still, and I'm not slagging the program off at all, but if you do not want to watch, say for example, we'll use what Kathleen said about Jeremy Kyle. Jeremy Kyle, I'm presuming he's still on for an hour. I used to watch it like 10 years ago, something like that. If he's still on for an hour and you are kind of reducing that time, take out the program or whatever program you watch, take it out and go, right, from now on I'm not watching it. What can I do to elevate myself in an hour? I mean, seriously, you can do it in 10 or 15 minute pockets of time. What can you do? Can you go for a walk? Can you watch a motivational video? Can you read 4 pages in a book? Can you connect with someone? Can you brighten someone else's day? What can you do in an hour? I very, very, very rarely watch TV, guys. Very rare. I love NCIS. Okay, I've probably solved it before they have. But, it's kind of them programs. I watch Chicago Fire, but I tape them all. And then I kind of watch them all in one go. And that's my relaxing time, because the rest of it, I'm working on me. I'm thinking differently. I'm always learning, always expanding this brain of mine. It's 38 years old, but I'm expanding it consistently all the time, because I want to bring value. I want to make an impact and create it while I'm here. I've got something to give every single day. I put the soaps on the telly but never watch them. That may be background music, Sarah. That helps. Managed to catch you live 2 days in a row. I love it. How's your chicken, Ren? It makes me feel better, but I can't watch it any more than 1 minute max. I'm a Vikings series kind of girl. Oh, okay. Amazing. I went for a 2-hour nap today and I listened to Rich Dad Poor Dad for a full hour. That is one of my favourite books. You want to see my bookshelf. In fact, I've got 2. You want to see it. It is full of books like that, okay? Including my own, but yeah, it's part of that. So it's all about thinking differently. You need to be the 2%, guys. Don't be the 98% who are being reeled in by society. Don't let the news and the media and the politicians rule you. Don't let them program you. You need to unplug. I am not programmed by anything at all. I do not get angry when things go wrong on the news. I'm not interested. I am interested in the people and who it affects. I have a heart, obviously. But what I'm saying is I don't get sucked into what they want to scaremonger about. I'm not interested. They're going to do what they're going to do anyway. Stuff that I can't control it. But I can give. I can give philanthropy, I can be Secret Santa every year like I usually am, and I can do so much with my skills, talent, knowledge, expertise, and you can as well. What can you do? Okay, really think about it. She's good, back to top of the pecking order, bossing everyone about, amazing. Love books, knowledge is power. Yes, absolutely, totally agree. So if you don't like reading, and I understand a lot of people don't, think about audiobooks, think about listening, think about music. How can you empower yourself every single day? You've got to work on your mindset. I'm a mindset queen, so think on your mindset. That's why I'm master in mindset. I'm a life and business coach, mindset and breakthrough coach, and a lot of other things, but I'm master in mindset. That is my skill. That is the whole thing. But you've got to think differently. Okay, how many of you get reeled into the news and then you're angry after you've seen it and all of this, and you're like, why have they done that? They're doing that, they're shooting them people, they're doing this, they're doing that, taxes are going up, all of this. You know why? I'll tell you why right now. Because it's all negative news. How about so-and-so got married, so-and-so had a baby, and the whole news is positive? How about that? Guess what? Never happens. Okay, I had to stop listening to Jeremy Vine on the radio many years ago, probably about 6 years ago, because I was getting high blood pressure. I was getting stressed from what I was hearing about what's going on in the world. I'm like, rah, and all that. Can't control it. I'm the 2%. You need to be the 2%, guys. Really, really think about it. Don't be the 98. Do not be the 98 where you're all a lemming and you're all this, that, and the other. You're going to stay in that mindset, and you don't want. You need to elevate yourself. Think differently, think bigger and better. Life happens for you, not to you. Really think outside the box. Do not put yourself in the box. Don't exist. I'm not a box person. Okay? I like Black Box, Ride on Time, the music, but I think differently, and that's why I am doing what I'm doing. That's where I am. That's why I'm still moving forward with everything, and I encourage you to do the same. Okay? So that should be about 7 things. So if you've just joined or you're watching on the replay, grab a notebook and pen, jot them all down, watch it again, jot them all down, and then let me know how you're going on kind of in a week's time. Next week, just connect with me by PM and just say, right, Bex, I watched your live on Wednesday the 13th. I now laugh at myself more. I think differently. I do this, this, and this. Okay? Let me know how you're getting on, because if you can take one golden nugget from me, I've done my job. That's it. Okay? And this is a free live. So there you go. I'm here to improve you and myself. So I'm learning from all you guys as well. Ed Sheeran. I love Ed Sheeran as well. So have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'm in a massive Facebook group. It's a network marketing Facebook group tonight at 8 o'clock. Hello, Diane. Just about to go, babes. So just watch a replay, but grab a notebook and pen, because I've got 7 or 8 tips for you. So yes, it's all about improvement. So remember my philosophy. Can you remember what it is? I want you all screaming at the TV or whatever you're watching me on the phone or on iPad or laptop. You can and will achieve anything you set your mind to. Okay, keep going always. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Emily, connect with me, and I will, if you're going into the major group, I'm not going to say what group it is. If you're in that group, I'll see you at 8 o'clock live. Grab a notebook and pen. And if not, I will see you tomorrow, real and raw at 4, and my battery lasted. That's amazing. So thank you so much for joining me. I honour and appreciate every single one of you. And watch this space. Watch this space. 2018 is your year. But guess what? We're not there yet. Don't fast track. I say it every single day. Don't fast track. Stay in the present moment and start with today. What can you do today that'll help your tomorrow? I'll see you soon. Bye.